airplane is not that exciting, but it is different than the
Big low E.
big letter. Okay. Purist, we'll say.
Well, hello everyone. Sebastian needs glasses, I guess. We weren't sure what to expect. I mean, I've had moments where I've been wondering if that's what could be hindering stuff at school, but they did test him. He had a vision screening and a hearing screening, and nothing popped up. They didn't tell us the results. They'd only talk to you if there's a problem. But yeah, so first of all, the doctor was really nice. It was a nice little small family practice, as I was hoping for. You do wait a little bit because it's one doctor and he has to make it through his appointment and then see the next person. So we were maybe 20 minutes past our appointment, which is not bad at all. That was fine. He had toys that Sebastian was having fun playing with. So they did do the little machine where you stare at a little house with a red roof. Didn't say what came of that, but then the doctor did an initial exam and said he did see at least a +1. So I am farsighted, meaning I can see things clearly up close, but everything far away gets blurry. So I have minus numbers. I also have an astigmatism, which adds another layer to my prescription, but Danny is farsighted, so he can mostly see far and needs more help up close, but I guess from what the doctor was saying, it can affect everything. And Sebastian was in that range, but what he really wanted to do was dilate his eyes and look inside, and really in there, and he could get pretty precise. I don't know, in my research it seems like they can get like 90% close, and since little kids can't really help you with is this better or worse or better or worse, he did a little bit of that, but it's not reliable. He really wanted to do that. I didn't even think that was a question. I thought that was going to happen, so I was like, yeah, sure, of course. Sebastian hated that part. He didn't like how his eyes bothered him, and he didn't like that he wasn't allowed to go ride his bike for a few hours. But we did it, and he was like, yes, I definitely see a +2 in both eyes. So yeah, he wants us to try the full prescription. Some kids, it's a hard transition because their brains have been overcompensating. I was like, I go through that every time they change my astigmatism prescription because your brain's really working hard to overcome that, and when they change it to match better, it's like I go through 2 weeks of headaches. It's awful. But yes, he wants us to try. Some kids just really don't take to it, and they have to start with like a half prescription and then move up and keep changing it. And he's like, I really want you guys to just try, and you can wear little bits if you have to, but just, yeah. So he gave us the prescription, and he was so cool about, if you need to go to Costco, that's cool. You can also check out ours. We've got some good kids frames. So we did look at them on the way out, but I was like, my husband's definitely gonna want to go to Costco. But it wasn't like most places where you feel guilty for even asking for your prescription because they want to keep you there. So yeah, that's where we are. So, little dude, I hope it helps him.
sit.
Very America though. I don't like metal ones
Those are
as
cute.
much. Yeah,
Yeah, but these are basically perfect, Dad.
they're in the running.
Okay. These also fit me well.
You look smart in those. Did you just get smarter?
Yeah, that's all.
You look like you have to pee. Hello everyone. My hair is a hot mess, so excuse that. Like, in terms of colors, it's not a look, but when I leave the house it's going to be going up into a bun until I get a little further along. But yeah, I've continued with the top because I wanted to get all that old stuff gone, and I'm pretty sure I did. So all the braids that I did in June are finally gone, but I might do a little bit more tomorrow, try to do 10 a day, and then I'll switch to going bottom up until I meet up there. So yeah, that's what I've been doing since we got home. But where we went was out to Costco to get glasses for Sebastian. We'll order them. So Jax didn't want to go with us because Danny really wanted to get Greek food, and there's just literally nothing he wants from there. Usually we order it and I cook for him, but he decided he wanted to watch the dog, hang out on his computer, and make himself a sandwich. So it's weird having a teenager. He has a very limited palate. But yeah, he didn't have to wait with us at Costco, so that was good for him. So after dinner we went to Costco. Excuse me, I just ate my vitamin, and that's why I'm a little hoarse and pulling gummy vitamin out of my teeth. But at Costco we went straight to the eye section, and I'd say they had about 20 kids frames, so not that many. And probably 6, let's say 24, 24, probably 6 to 10 of them were pretty much girly. And the rest were unisex or boy. He immediately was drawn to these Transformer ones, but they were this rectangular shape that I think looks really good on him, and the blue, which looks great with his blue-gray eyes. So, and they were a good fit. So they were the top choice. He tried on everything else. There was another nice one that was like black with some red. It was a runner. It was in the running, but yeah, that Transformer logo, it's just like, he was like, I want that one. So that was the choice. And we took that to the counter when it was our turn. And we decided to go ahead with transitions because it only added like $30 to the pre-insurance price. And that pair ended up costing us $22 after insurance. So that's great. And she said they had a sale where a second pair was $50 off. So I'm like, oh, okay. So what would it be about on average if we were to get a second pair but not the transitions? And so she was like, maybe around $50. So we're like, okay, well, this is our first time having a kid with glasses, and kids are rough, they lose things, they forget things. It'd be good to have a second pair, whether I put it in my bag or we leave it in his desk at school. I don't know. So we went ahead with that, and we got that black and red pair, and all together for 2 pairs of glasses we paid, I think, $66. So that is really good. It was under $50 for the second one. He is just vibrating with excitement. He's so excited about it. I guess that's a good thing because some kids might not be excited about glasses. and he might struggle to get used to them, so I'm glad he's at least going into it excited. But he does have to wait about a week for them to come in. So yeah, that was the rest of the day. After the appointment, between the appointment and heading out, I worked. There's a big fundraiser coming up for the dog charity, so they have some sponsors they needed to put on the page, so she asked me to design a way to have them there. It's always a little bit of a struggle because it's like this, it's WordPress, but it's a theme system, and they got their own blocks and stuff, and things have bugs and other things are just weird, and I'm still learning, but I got it done, got it working, looks good. So yeah, I got that work done. I really need to finish the last little bits on our family calendar and get that printed out, but it was just it was a busy day, and I stayed out longer than I expected after the appointment because he was so dilated. It was making him a little sleepy, which the doctor said, but see your eyes, they're still quite dilated, but they're not bothering you anymore, right?
Yeah.
And he got dilated at like 1 and it is 9, so that's just crazy. Don't forget to take those socks off. They're really dirty because you wear your Crocs with socks, so all along the bottom. Yeah, and I washed your Crocs before you wore them, so let's go take those off. Start taking your vitamins and stuff. So yeah, I took him out till lunch because the appointment was right at noon. I was expecting to just like go to Starbucks or something, but I offered a full lunch, and we hung out and snuggled, and then we walked to the store and got a Pokemon card pack, which unfortunately wasn't. But whatever, that's what you get when you buy a Pokemon card pack. You don't know what you're gonna get. That's why I often buy just single cards for the same price. And instead of having 10 lousy cards, I've got one good one. What? Yes, our carpet is really shitty, so please don't. That's good.
How did they even get it?
They rolled it up and carried it up and then unrolled it. But they didn't do a very good job.
Was it really long?
No. I don't think so. It was pretty long, but not really long. Can you go take your medicine? It was a long time ago, man. Alright. I am just gonna end this here so this doesn't get unreasonably long like the carpet. So, good night, my friends. Stay safe. Be kind. And don't forget.
Wash your hands.